What is happening, gamers? This is Bradley here. Welcome back to another news roundup. So to kick us off, that Masahiro Sakurai has confirmed that Skull Kid will be in Super Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U as an assist trophy. So Skull Kid is not a playable character. Sakurai has made that really clear, but he will have a factor into the gameplay somewhat, as you'll be able to summon him as an assist trophy to deal some damage to your opponents. Now we don't know what his exact attack is going to be, but since the Moon and Majora's Mask do have that connection, maybe he'll send the Moon crashing down onto the stage, or maybe he'll just zap some enemies. And some time ago there was a fan movement to bring Skull Kid to the next Smash Bros, and we don't know if this had any factor into Sakurai bringing the character to the games, but they do kind of get their wish fulfilled, even though he's not exactly a playable character. And it's some good news for Streetpass fans that Nintendo has declared December 14th and 15th as National Streetpass Weekend. So during this weekend, Nintendo will be bringing all the Nintendo Zone locations in North America together and then mixing them around. So if you go out and go to a Nintendo Zone location near you during that weekend, you might be able to get some Streetpass hits from someone that lives in New York City, Seattle, or even Honolulu. So this is just a nice way to get people to go out and use Streetpass and connect people around the country, plus it will help you fill in the map in the Streetpass Me Plaza. Now it's not something I'm particularly excited about since I don't use Streetpass much, but if you do, maybe you want to go out on the 14th and 15th to some Nintendo Zone locations and get some Streetpass hits. Now if you're someone who thinks that petitions like Operation Rainfall are a good way to get Nintendo localized games outside of Japan, well, according to Reggie Fils-aime, that's not really the case. He was pretty blunt in saying that what fans want or say doesn't really affect what they do. Now Nintendo is certainly aware and does look at these things, but it doesn't necessarily affect what they do because they have to look at these things from a business standpoint. Now he brings up the example of Xenoblade and about how they were debating about localizing it while Operation Rainfall was happening. From a business standpoint, they had to think about how much effort it would actually take to localize it, how many units it would sell, and how much money Nintendo would actually make. So even though they're aware that there was interest for the game, they had to think about whether or not it was a strong financial proposition. So at the end of the day, they have to make decisions that are best for the company, and even though a petition might have 100,000 signatures, that doesn't necessarily translate to 100,000 customers, because it's much easier to sign something than actually plop down 50 or 60 bucks to buy a game. Now on the other hand, I would think that the fan movements or what fans want or say would affect Nintendo at least just a little bit, maybe pique their interest in thinking about localizing the game, but the final decision would be made from a business standpoint. And finally is that Image Inform, who are the developers of the hit 3DS eShop titled SteamWorld Dig, have confirmed that they're planning 3 more SteamWorld games. So that's basically all the details we have for right now. We don't even know that much about the next SteamWorld game. All we really know is that it's not going to play the same as SteamWorld Dig, and it's going to mix some different gameplay ideas. But that will bring us to the end of the news round. If you like what you saw, please give it a thumbs up and add your favorites and all that good stuff. You can stay tuned for more news videos, video reviews, and Ask Nintendo Crazy episodes. I am working on a new episode of Ask Nintendo Crazy where I'll be going through the top 10 best Nintendo games of 2013. So that's something you can stay tuned for. But you can also check out thegamingpixelshow.com to follow along for some more 3DS and Wii U news. But I'll talk to you in the next video, guys. Bye!